Hey, how's it going? Got one person coming in. See if there's some options here. We'll do that. Hey, welcome. Very bright place. Friends, glad somebody made it. And hopefully some folks will enjoy class as a recording as well. I'm in a bright place. I'm in an outdoor place. And hopefully you can feel a little bit of this breeze and this blue sky. Um, it's my birthday today. I'm excited to share a practice with whoever will enjoy a healing and therapeutic practice. This body is going to enjoy the heck out of this practice. I am here playing in the surf, challenging myself in newer and newer ways. And I'm going to look forward to a nice, like, low back stretch and rejuvenation of the tissues and good things like that. So I'm excited that we're connected, that we're working, that we have just all these means to create meaning with each other. I think that's really a beautiful thing. So I'm going to invite us to actually start on our backs. I know it's kind of a favorite place for me to start because doesn't it just feel so good to stretch your low back? Stretch the whole spine. Just bringing yourself down onto the floor. And who knows, this might be the first time that you're like connecting with the ground today, connecting with the earth. So let's just make that a meaningful moment. Connecting to breath and feeling all the parts of the body touching the floor. You could be in Shavasana, legs extended. We've got knees bent. That would be me in the royal way. And those knees bent are going to help that low back relax. Just take a little bit of the curve out of the low back and just feel into the earth. Breathing into the belly, breathing into all the places that have touch points with the earth below. And even taking a moment to breathe into the earth itself. Reaching through the back body, reaching into the earth. Each inhale is like the front part of the body gets to melt through the back body and into the floor. Let's take a couple more breaths here like this. And there might be like a series of yawns that comes from these nice deep belly breaths, depending on where you are in your day. Even let's bring the arms out to the sides and let's take a gentle zigzag of the knees over to the right, turning the head to the left, and enjoying a breath from here. And inhaling up to the center. And exhale over to the opposite side, turning the head in the opposite direction and just breathe and hold. We also have not lost sight of our seasonal plan. It's spring. Expansion is happening. How can we continue to support the body? Embracing whatever is changing, expanding. It's the new moon. There's so much going on. Let's take alternating breaths, zigzag from side to side. So inhale, center, exhale, side. Inhale, center, exhale, side. Let's allow fluid to move in fluid-filled spaces. Hip, spine. Last one here. Coming back to center, either stretching the legs into Shavasana, taking a breath, or keeping the knees bent, taking a breath. Stretching the arms over, and that's what they stretch through the body. Nice. Let's draw knees in towards chest to give the legs a hug. Give the low back a stretch. Maybe even give a little pulse while rocking just to feel like what's happening back there. Sacrum, SI joint, just above there, in and around the kidneys. Take a little rocking from side to side. Come on back to the center, holding at the knees and tracing a circle around the low back. Let's try that in the opposite direction. Knees draw in towards chest, knees move away, massaging the low back. And also just investigating, discovering what's feeling good, what's not feeling so hot. Let's turn this into figure eights. Really moving around posterior, sacrum, and opposite direction. Nice. Take it back to side to side. Circumambulation here around the low back, around the hip. And coming back into the center, and then let's have another one of those big stretches. Stretching the arms. We can move into Pavanuktanasana, wind or toxin releasing pose. So let's have legs together and arms by the side. We're going to inhale, lift right leg up, bend at the knee, draw that knee in towards the chest, flexible feet. Breathe into all the places that are inviting you to breathe in. Low back, front of belly, colon, large intestine. Next inhale, this leg could stretch back out, or you could just bring the foot onto the floor and stretch. Left leg, knee into chest. Notice differences on two sides. Make little micro wiggles wherever that feels like a nice idea. Next inhale, either stretching back out or just releasing in an easygoing way. So windshield wipers down here on the ground. Wiggle behind the knee. And let's come into bridge pose, Satya Bandhasana. Little pelvic tilting from here. Let's bring feet in line with hips pretty close to the bum. Doesn't have to be flush, just pretty close to the bum. Hands by sides of feet. We're going to inhale, lifting hips towards the ceiling. Doesn't have to be a lot. Let's do some alternating. Exhaling down. Inhale, lifting. All the way up through the chest. Exhale down. My spine is like next level cranky. So I'm just really letting it ease into things. Doing a new movement this week, new exercise, and feeling into what my body knows and what it doesn't know. Mm-hmm. Giving little wiggles in between. Inhale as you lift. Exhale slowly down. I feel like I have like 60% of my normal range available right now, and I'm just honoring that. Let's come back to the zigzag. Zigzag twist. Nice. Take a roll, right or left side, all the way onto the side. Need both hands to come up. As we make our way to a seated position, got a blanket under my bum for some support. Let's play around with a few of our joint practices. Totally indicated for springtime. My blanket's a bit much. There you go. Nice, give it some wiggles. And where's your liver? Nice, we can have hands by the sides. We can have hands a little slouchy behind. And let's do a little breathe through of some joint practices, flexing and pointing. Circles. Circles in the opposite directions. Nice. We're going to separate the feet, and these are circles and opposites. Switch. Shake it out. Wiggle behind the knees. We're going to do some knee pull-ups. So we're going to squeeze quadricep muscles. Squeeze and release. Kneecaps pull up and down. I'm kind of do mine fast because I've been exercising all day today. So everything's like juicy and loosey and tired. There's just certain parts of my body that are like so wickedly tired right now. I would also say the whole thing is tired. I've been on a surf yoga holiday day day 6. I don't know if surfing's my sport, yo, but I'm giving it a go. I'm trying. I'm trying hard. Maybe I need a whole nother week, but like only with like several days off. Do we go through? And picking up the right leg, bringing the right arm from inside. Circle. Oh goodness, that is funky. How about the opposite direction? It's important to learn how to laugh at yourself. Ah, ah. Let's go cradling and rocking. I'm just holding right at my wrist and rocking side to side. Holding, breathing. Right, something of a half lotus. The trajectory is the foot draws up towards the crease of the thigh. Where it actually gets to, great question. Right, might even just be like figure four stretch right at the top of the knee. Might be something more like a Janusirsasana to the inside, kind of up a little high. So this feels nice. Good. Give it a stretch. Look at that. Shake it out. My blanket is a little bit too high. Take it out, wiggle it out. Do a little comparison to the two sides. Mm-hmm. This leg, I can feel the flow of communication, and I can feel the back part of my leg a lot more on the right side. So just really thinking about what you can feel, what feels different. Let's even it out. Picking up left on the inside. Mm-hmm. Circle. Okay, less cranky. Just tip. Opposite direction circle. Cradling and rocking. Holding. Breath in. Exhale something of a half a load. Whatever we can eke out by keeping that opposite hip on the floor. Mm-hmm. Big breath in, slowly releasing, shaking it out. Give it a wiggle. Pada Konasana, butterfly pose. And let's do some pelvic tilting from here. Inhale, hips tilt forward, exhale. Whatever feels accessible or feels like the right amount. Let's go circle. In the opposite direction. I might do a second set of circles. It feels like I'm doing a square. I know what I'll do for my 46th birthday. I'll attempt to go surfing. So smart. Let's take a forward fold. Big breath in. Breathing into all the tight places, laughing at ourselves. Yeah. Let's inhale it back up. And stretching both legs. We'll come right into wide leg stance while we're here. Give it a little dance from side to side. Let's turn towards the right. Breathe in. Exhale a little bit forward. Next inhale, back up. Exhale over to the left side. Inhale back up. Let's enjoy a little stretch to center space. Inhale all the way back up, side body stretch. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, opposite side. So top of thigh or inside, chest open, rotating towards the sky. Do I feel a little like move this arm in the opposite direction? Just have a nice stretch through the side of the neck. And then sweep this arm in front. Inhale, open it up. Stretch. Inhale, sweep across. Still inhale up. Exhale over to the opposite. Stretching arms. Ooh. Excuse me, didn't want to sneeze in that. And let's sweep it across. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big stretch from side of neck. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale all the way back up to center. Down. Bring the legs, dance them back together. Give a few enjoyers. And just for a moment, pause and feel the whole lower body. What can we feel here of the lower body? Holding legs into easy pose Sukhasana. Let's move through some upper body movements. Make a fist with the thumb on the inside. Give a squeeze and a stretch. The thumb is inside, squeezing and stretching. Make a fist with the thumb on the inside and move the wrists up and down. Let's move the wrists in circles. You know, time of day, quality of sound coming out of these joints. Let's go in the opposite direction. Shake it out, shake it down. Shake to the fingertips, take a resting breath. Let the body relax. What do we feel? Thumbs, wrist, fingers. Got one more for here. Flat palm up and down. Arms are coming straight out from the shoulders. Palm is as flat as you can keep it. Going through this movement. Whatever free flow movements out there. Shake it out. Nice elbow circles. Make a fist with the thumb on the inside. Give it a little shake on the way out. In the opposite direction. Not the easiest joint to move. Shrug shoulders. Up, down. Shake them out. Small shoulder circle. Relax. Facial muscle. Opposite direction. Big shoulder. Ooh, both strong. Oh, shake out. Big shoulder circle, trace with elbows. Try to draw the elbows close to one another. Up and around. As you inhale. And the opposite direction. And shrug. Check them out. Little spontaneous movements that feel good before we come to neck movement. Pause, feel shoulders, elbows, finger. We're ready for neck movement. Inhale, chin back. Exhale, chin towards chest. Relax the jaw, relax the face, gentle smile. Let's go just simple rotation right and left. Here to shoulder. Nice. We're back to center. We're going to tuck the chin and roll up to the shoulder, down to the center, and over to opposite shoulder. That's inhale. This is exhale. Keep the jaw relaxed. Back to center, picking up the head. I gotta just tighten things up a little here. Okay, feeling neck, shoulders, elbows, wrist, fingers. Let's take a seated twist while we're here, inhaling in the center. Exhale, turning towards space behind you. Backhand pushing chest forward. Nice breath in. Exhale, center, switching sides. Inhale. Exhale. Taking ourselves back to the first side. Inhale. Nice breath in. And we just wind our way around with that exhale. Breathing in, back to center. Take a pause. Feel this is Pavanuttanasana. This is moving, circulating through joint spaces, activating energy in the body, prana, life force energy in the body. Just pausing for a moment to sense this, observe this. Giving the leg the stretch. Some windshield wipers there, maybe some brushes. So I thought today we can make our way towards a full set of 5 elemental stretches. Just kind of bring that forward in the mind. Let's first come onto hand knee and make sure we move through the spine. It's like we're almost done with those joint movements. Can't forget the spine and maybe a little bit more wiggling for hips. So cat pose, breathing in. Yes, my back is like, absolutely yes. Good. Oh. Side to side movement, inhale. Inhale. Exhale, turn the head, find a heel. Breathing in. In. Nice. Let's not skimp on some hip circles. You might like the hands just ever so slightly forward. Hip circle swaying side to side. So like your belly button is tracing the circle. And let's switch that direction. We're going to make figure eights. Could be a sideways figure eight, like an infinity symbol. Could be figure eights forward and backwards, which for me sort of start to just turn into this like snaky, windy movement backwards and forward. Oh, this is doing some really good release for me in the sacrum today, right in the SI joint. Take it back into child's pose. Exhale forward, fun. Optional downward facing dog as we transition up to standing. Pedal a little through the backs of the legs. And walk the feet towards the hands. We'll walk the hands back towards the feet. Forward fold here. Soft bend in the knees. Drop forward. If you like, you can hold the elbows with the head drop down. Switching whichever elbows on top. Could be a little sway from side to side. Release those hands. Tabletop pose. Soft bend in the knee. Soft arch in the low back. Breathing in, exhaling forward. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale all the way up to standing. Give it a few. Shoulder rolls. And do a little. And check in. And we're working off one device today. And cell phone coverage. Hasn't been our internet weakness. We've been moving shoulders. Take it out over the It feels good. Big hip circle. Opposite direction. Right. Give it a little figure eights from standing. See how that compares to the ones we just did on the floor. A little womb yoga here. Let's ring the bell. Forwards and back. And little smiley faces. Smiley face up. Hike a little hip. Down to the center. Hike a hip. Smiley face. And back to the center. Shake it. Shake it. Dance. Okay. Oh, good day to review. 5 elemental stretches, right? Because springtime, is, we said, it's about balancing, releasing, detoxifying, lightening up. So if we think in whole body concept, all 6 surface areas of the body, all the fascial layers, also just good review to keep these 5 elemental systems floating through our heads, conceptualizing how 5 elements shows up in the body, sacred cosmology of the body. We can't do these basic therapeutic practices enough. Like basically the idea is you learn them and then you do them for the rest of your life. So in review, metal phase, we've got the tops of the arm up to the face here. So this whole fascial layer here, including the chest, lung channel, large intestine channel. Then we're going to move to earth. Earth is the front part of the body, and it goes like this, and it's going to go up and all the way up to here. So we've got stomach channel. So stomach 1 starts here and goes like this. And then it does some internal moves. And then we're going to have the yang channel moving just on the front part to the outside, all the way down top of the foot, all the way to the second toe, then spleen channel, big toe. Now we're running on the yin surface of the front part of the body, comes all the way up here and to the side of the breast tissue. So you see how you get the front plane of the body. Next, we follow that with primary fire channels. We've got four channels, so 2 sets of fire. Primary fire channel is heart. So now we've got this like under the arm to the back here fascia, like that. So if we have the yang channel, we're small intestine, we're down the outside, and then we do some funny zigzaggy things here, come up through the shoulder blade, and this channel comes to the edge of the ear. Okay? And then heart channel, we are starting at the armpit, and we go down the yin surface of the lower arm to the pinky. Like that. So that's our primary fire. We follow primary fire with water, which is the whole of the back body, right? So the whole fascia from the outside of the toe, but here I'll go in proper order. So from the inside of the eyes is going to be bladder channel. It's going to go over the head, down right, those divots right at the back of the neck there, bladder 10. And then we're going to follow erector spinae all the way down. You're going to get a little branching into also kidney channel. But if we're tracing bladder, we go all the way down to the edge of the pinky toe. From kidney, we're at the bottom of the foot, and we're coming up. So from bottom of the foot, We come up back body, pretty much to the kidneys themselves. That, that's water. Whole of the back body, big giant fascia, right? Whole of earth in front, whole of water behind. Now we have supplemental fire, pericardium and triple heater. So if we start from triple heater, then we're here, we're going to come down the middle of the arm, and we come here, we come through the shoulder blade, and we come up, and we're going to come right to the edge of the eyebrow. Pericardium channel starts again at side of breast tissue, and it's going to go down the center to the middle finger. So as I'm tracing them, you can kind of see there's this tracing connection, yin and yang channels, they all connect, right? Then we have finally wood face in this system. So we've got gallbladder. Gallbladder is another huge channel in the body. So we're going to start at, I'm like, what the hell is gallbladder one? Somewhere up here. It's like right here, it's temples. And then gallbladder is going to do a little zigzaggy move, and then it will come down another very popular place for your neck. This gallbladder governs the side of the neck when we're doing those lateral movements. That's gallbladder. We're going to come down. We're going to come down. We're going to move in zigzaggy fashion. It's all about side lateral movements. We get this zigzagging, and then we're going to go right down IT band, right down center of leg, right around the malleolus, and all the way to the inside of the pinky. Where's that liver channel? Liver channel starts here inside and moves through the middle of thigh. This is a very important channel. This is our channel that passes through our genitals. Right when we're talking about like circulation in the genitals, like think spring. Spring is gallbladder and liver, right? So this is all about juicing up the organs in the pelvic bowl. This is our time of fertility. Yeah. So we're coming through here, passing through the genitals, and then liver channel will come to right about here with that. So let's do these 5 elemental stretches and see how we go with that. So, we start with metal face, lung and large intestine. We have a little bit of space between the feet. And I don't know if you remember in everything that I just said, but the large intestine channel is going to come through this big finger, index finger. So if it's comfy, you can hook the thumbs and extend through and stretch through behind you like this. But let's say the hands don't touch comfortably behind. We're going to be taking a forward fold. You could hold a sock. You could hold a yoga belt, something that would help you move through there. So we just open this behind, stretching through the index fingers. Take a big breath in center. And we want to hold each of these stretches about 5 times. So big breath in. And exhaling to a little forward fold. Really doesn't matter how far you go. What matters more is extending through, breathing into the chest, the lung channel, feeling the stretch across the chest and the tops of the arms, and pressing through these index fingers. You don't have to like pull the thumbs apart in any way. Let's inhale it back up and let the hips float a little bit forward. Release the hands, whichever thumb was on top. Switch. Breathe in. Exhale. So metal phase. Grief. Worth. Value. Skin. Next inhale is bringing them back up. Let the hips shift a little bit forward. Releasing the hands, take the awareness into that fascial plane that we were talking about from chest down through the fingertips. And feel a sense of activation, of flow, of movement, of tingling, of coolness, of heat, of expansiveness. Cool, we're going to bring it down to the floor. So we've got 2 options for this earth face stretch. One looks a lot like Supta Vajradasana. where we've got some space between the feet, knees together, hands come behind. Remember that fascial plane is in the front part of the body. Depending on how much range of motion you have here, you could be laying down on the floor, you could be down into the elbows. If you have the head back, me personally, I kind of like the chin a little bit forward. And so we said this was one option. And I mean, you can feel this stretch through quads, hip flexors. And remember, that spleen channel went all the way to the side of the breast tissue. So literally breathe into the side of the breast tissue. So helpful for circulation and health in the channels in and around the breast. All right, we do a pose like this. We need a counter pose. Child's pose will do. Nice breath in. And now, what about that alternative? We do this all the time in the form of modified lunge. I'm going to bring something under my knees because that's just going to make this feel like super duper yummy. And we've got right knee down. We're not going to be real powered up in this lunge. It's just about a 90-degree angle here. Right? You might have your back toes tucked under or not. Hips are tilted forward. Tailbone's a bit free. Right knee's down. The right arm comes up. And remember that fascial plane connecting through quads, front part of the thigh, coming up through side of abdomen, the side of breast tissue. I'll be honest with you, I prefer this earth face stretch. Breathe. And then nice breath in. Releasing, switching sides. I'm kind of a back toes tucked under gal. Right, extending if left knee's down, then left arm's up. Right, front part, the side of breast tissue. Stomach channel goes straight up and does a little jog to the jaw. And then up here, the sinuses in the eye. So you can think when we're doing these 5 elemental stretches, how much we're nourishing organs. Noticing differences on 2 sides. Nice breath in. Like, for example, I'm noticing there's a constriction kind of back here, but that's honestly small intestine fascia. Mm-hmm. Take a little Vajrasan. We're already down here on the floor. We're ready for primary fire. Heart and small intestine. That's good. Just self-identified. Something's a little stagnant in there. So for fire, we're coming back into Balasana. Butterfly. Hands turn inward. Nice big breath in. And as you exhale, fold forward and lead with the elbow. Right, so feel from that fascial underneath the arm. And we're opening up through elbow. Breathe until you feel like the quality. When we get to know these fascial planes and even the channels themselves, we can really feel into the different quality. Like fire will feel warm, like zingy, moving, activating. Nice. Inhaling all the way. Back up. We come right into the water face stretch. Give a little sweep to the flesh. That feels like a good idea. This looks like Paschimottanasana. Feet are flexed. Knees can be soft. We inhale, stretch out. Exhale, reaching forward. You might reach for those toes. Might be to the sides of the toes. And we want a good stretch for back body breathing. Think that you're breathing all the way through the occiput, back of head, crown of head, all the way to the, it's not osmanthus, that's a beautiful flower, canthus of the eyes, to the osmanthus of the eyes, right in the inner eye, near the bridge of the nose. Oh, there it is. It literally feels like water is flowing now. Ah, so nice. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale it back down. Supplemental fire. So the two options for the legs. We've got legs folded into Sukhasana, possible. If that's what we're going to do, hey, whichever leg is on top. I got my left leg. Bring that arm in front. Cross in opposite. Palms are face out. Feel the stretch from the mid back across the cap of the shoulder into the hands. I'm like in it. So there we are. The alternative is to do it from Yoga Nidra, where you've got one leg in, one leg out, and then you'd have the arms on the floor doing the opposite. So that would be something like this, but this hip's not going to do it. We have to walk the arms in opposite places. Sometimes I like that variation because there's just more space for the boobs. Next inhale, we're back up. For pericardium, inhale. Open it up, in line with the shoulders, fan the wrists open. Feel that activation. Remember, side of the breast tissue through the center of the arm. Feel that fiery feeling again. Tingling, activation, heat, warm. There it is. Breathe it. Exhale there. Switch the orientation of your feet. Switch the orientation of the arms. This one's for triple heater. Big breath in. Exhale. Metabolic function in the body. Inhale back up. Pericardium stretch again. Nice breath in. Exhale down. Hey, it's going to be a little repeat for this one. Last one, wood face stretch. Wood face stretch brings us back into wide leg stance for liver insight, and also how fitting because here we are at the spring season stretch. Let's go. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Could always be on a block. This forward fold could be just a wee forward fold. It's not so much about the depth of the stretch. It's more about a sense of activation. Conceptualizing the fascial planes. Breathing into spring. Next, inhale back. Gallbladder stretching. Elbow thumbs up. Exhale. Top of thigh to the inside. And activating across the whole side body from the outside of the foot. up the calf, up the IT band, up the whole of the rib cage, side of the neck. Oh yeah. And flex into the opposite side. Next inhale back up and exhale down. And when we do the full set of five elemental stretches, we want to take at least 1 minute, have a shavasana, and feel. What do you feel? It's an opportunity to feel that sense of whole body consciousness or a whole body with six fascial planes. What are the sensations that you can observe in the body? So my quest for you from here is, are you in just the perfect place right now? Are you going to stay, do a savasana, a yoga nidra practice? Is it time to sit up to some pranayama and meditation? Are you being called into the next activity of the day? Whatever that could be, but we're just a little bit more present in the body and we've got these channels flowing. Did we discover anything about ourselves along the way? Something that we can even relate to with these five elemental structures. Yeah, so a little pondering someday. So I'm gonna be in gratitude for sharing the birthday practice with you all. And I'm gonna catch you tomorrow. We're gonna do New Moon Circle. That's fun. But we're in the portal right now. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy there. And let me know how it landed. Oh, thanks for the birthday wishes.